I guess before we can finish up the hair story, before we go to the road trip. So, when Mama gets to my school, one of the things she had talked to my teacher about was my mannequin head. Now, y'all know that I'm on a budget. I don't have a whole lot of money in income. So I wasn't able to afford to get me a kit for school. So I got a Mr. Potato Head. And my mama was like, "What? You got a Mr. Potato Head?" I said, "Yes." And I glued a 27 piece onto her head. The hot glue gun.
27 pieces was.
The 27 pieces, y'all know what 27 pieces is, the little small pieces of weave. And this is a picture, if y'all can see good, of me and the Mr. Potato Head. Now we had
another picture of Mr. Potato Head.
As my teacher used to grade everybody's mannequins about what they did to their hair, she used to look down the line and boop, there goes a potato head with her. With rollers and flips and dyed, her laid and fried, with all the rest of the mannequins. I didn't want her treated any differently than the other mannequins that was there. Just because her head was a little smaller, just because she had a little spud and she was from Idaho, it doesn't mean she couldn't be in the mannequin lineup. But this is her with the rest of the mannequins.
Get a little closer, Patches.
This is her with the rest of the mannequins, honey. Lined up.
You see Miss
And my teacher,
this way a little more.
And my teacher,
where's it at?
I can see it, Mama. I can see it swell.
Oh, you need to get a little closer.
We can see it.
Okay, that's Mr. Potato Head.
That's right.
Rolled up, showed the back of the hair being trimmed down.
Mama always said to my teacher.
I laughed so hard I couldn't believe it.
My mama asked, she said, "Was I the first student that ever did that?" What my teacher tell you?
She said, "Yeah." She said she put her under miscellaneous.
She got these little slots and she got checked to show what you've done. And everything that I did at her school didn't fit the categories that the school had already made up. So I had a Mr. Potato Head as my mannequin, and my teacher was like, "Lord, I gotta ask," because she said she's never seen a potato head with her before. And I did my finger waves on it, I did my dad's on it. She got a 40-degree haircut. Yes, she does. And I rounded her up. So, my teacher would tell my mama, that I was very unique. very unique. Because she was present for the cockatoo. She was present for the spinning hairdo.
Yes.
Yes, she was. Y'all seen all them hairdos. And she was letting her know that when the teacher was teaching us that, and I was supposed to be doing vertical and horizontal streaks in my mannequin. But not me. I made leopard prints. I made leopard print dots on my hair with the dye.
She sure did. She took a blonde wig and took which one of those?
Aluminum foil. I took aluminum foil and balled it up.
It looked like one of those bingo things that you stomp the numbers with.
Yes. But mine was in shape of leopard prints. And I went through and I printed it all up on the head. Y'all seen the video. Y'all can go back and check and see. And I had made leopard printed hair. Before Nicki Minaj had her leopard printed hair, but hers is cute too. So my teacher was like, when she looked at mine, she was like, "Why can't you just do the streaks? Everybody else got streaks. Carla, what is this?"
She had leopard.
I had two-tone leopard printed hair.
Two-tone leopard printed hair.
I was the one with the exception. Yeah. I tell you, because honey, I just got creative. That's how I ended up dyeing all this hair blonde. Every time I get to playing and dye, I end up doing too much. But I've enjoyed her school. I did. And I was kind of hesitant taking my mama to her school with me because recently we had just did waxing. And hair removal chapter, which I need to study for, and I got flashcards, so I will be studying again for this test. And so the practical, this is the written that I gotta do. I ain't worried about the written, but the practical, to what you have to do hands-on, is what I'm worried about. Because, honey, why when I had to bring my person in to get the eyebrows done, for one, I've already told the people I cannot do eyebrows. I told her in the beginning, I'm not gonna say I can do something and then do it anyway to get some money or something like that and mess you up. I tell you, I don't know how. The lady insisted on me doing her eyebrows. Well, I think this lady, she was probably about in her late 60s, probably 70s. She was old, the skin was wrinkly. I don't think this is my fault. But I dipped the stick into the wax and I smeared it on her eyebrow like that. And I put the paper right there and I smeared it and held it real tight. And then I ripped it off. And when I ripped it off, I thought I was going to have a beautiful arch. But instead, when I ripped it off, the whole eyebrow was on the tape. And she was sitting there with not an eyebrow.
Not an eyebrow.
One right here. She said, oh, let me see the mirror. Yes, I've been needing to get my eyebrows arched. Let me see the mirror. I didn't even want to give it a mirror. I was like, you good. I'm not going to trim this other one up. No, let me see.
Too.
Huh?
You want your bread grilled?
Yes,
too?
we do.
What do you want on it?
I just
put mustard on mine.
I don't want mustard. I just want mayo or something.
Well, I gotta spread the bread first.
Okay, well just go ahead and just make the sandwich and I'll put the sauce on it.
Okay.
You don't like fast sauce.
You too, okay?
Look at her, y'all. She said I cook it in a little mini oven. I gave her a little mini George Foreman grill.
She got a George Foreman grill.
I didn't even give her a stew the first 2 days. I kind of wanted to see her try to reach up and get little things. She couldn't even. I was like, hello, could you give me a cup there? Yeah, I can get you a little cup. Look at it. I gotta get a cup. I said, oh, that is so cute. I got a little Oompa Loompa. So that is the reason why I am sitting here with my onesies, because I haven't feel like I've been trapped in a little munchkin land with my mama and she's narrating this story. I feel like I'm on a Wizard of Oz or something. So, it feels so good to have my mama here and to have, little people running around the house handing me stuff. I think it's so cute. Fixing me little burgers. I think it's so cute. But anyway, back to my story. So I ripped this lady's eyebrow off and it was on the tape, mama, and she wanted the mirror so bad. So I ended up having to hand her this mirror. And when she looked in the mirror, she said, "Oh, child, my eyebrow's gone." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to take the whole eyebrow off." She said, "What am I going to do now? I don't believe this. I want my money back." I said, "Well, ma'am, the work here that the school does is not guaranteed." I apologize. But what I can do is I can rip the other one off for you and then I can draw them back on. The lady was like, "Draw it off? I don't want my eyebrow drawn." I said, "Well, my mama, she draw her eyebrows on. So, you can make them nice. You can make them any way you want. If you want to be surprised all day, you can be surprised all day. If you want to be sarcastic all day, you can be sarcastic all day." She was like, "Get your teacher, just get your teacher." So I go running to Miss Addis, and Miss Addis, I don't know what to do. And Miss Addis came, we looked, I even thought about taping it back on there and just let her wear it as a taping thing, but she was so upset, so upstirred because she want her money back. I was trying to make the situation better, so Mom, you know what I offered to do? I offered to give her a bang. Right here. I said, "I can make you a bang right here, and you can just wear it in the front and sport your one eyebrow. It can be fixed. It's gonna be fixed, girl. You're gonna look good. You're gonna look good, girl." When she snatched that pocketbook up and she left, and I didn't even get a tip. And I didn't even get a tip after all that. But see, like I told my teacher mama, she was older. Her skin was loose. Them hairs was probably anxious to come up off her face. They was falling out anyway. And so, I think her hairs was just delicate. And so it came off. I didn't mean to. So to the one eyebrow lady, I'm so sorry. I really, again, this is me. If you ever watch this, your kids watch this, you know who you are. I am so sorry for ripping your eyebrows off. And then as the week has come again, I've been hesitant. I've been keeping myself busy so I don't have to do this eyebrow waxing no more. Because nobody want to volunteer to let me do theirs.
Right.
So I don't know, but I gotta perform the act and do it anyway. Maybe since my mama draw hers on, maybe I can just, you know, reenact it on her at school. Maybe get points. I don't know. I'm gonna get it right regardless.
Everybody can't do that.
Everybody can't do it. Only me can do it. You know. Yeah. So, but I just had to break out to a little home, to a little touching home with my mama, and I've been sitting here enjoying her visit. And when she first got here,
when I first got here, I was very, very tired, emotionally, completely drained because we rode in bad weather, rain, dirty St. Louis, more rain, thunder. I cannot drive in snow or rain. I kept saying, I wanted to wait till I see a clear, well, my friend was helping me so I wouldn't be by myself. Insisted, so he had to do the driving. Well, the whole time I'm here, you know, when we get to Louisville, we was already 8 hours behind.
Why did my mama think that it was going to cost her $200 to get to Louisville? One way up and one way back.
I really did.
You know, it took her $260 to get here. She drives a minivan. That's a lot of gas. It takes $80 to $100 to fill up my Range Rover. So, mama got some kind of Astro van. I know that cost a little bit. And she tore to the road. Yes, she did. But my mama's a traveler. She's been hitting the highway for years, and I begged her not to come. I said, Mama, you know, let's just wait for the family union. But now, her baby girl's sick. So, thanks for y'all sending out prayers to my sister. Yes. I send out prayers to you, too. I love you, Londa. I hope you get better. Well, I be joking and playing with you.
She had to go back in the hospital in the morning. Yeah. I only been home from the hospital one day.
See. And she got to go back into the hospital. I've been joking and playing with you, but I want to let you know that I am concerned and I do love you. And why did you pick a doctor that got you way out there? You are way out there. You are past the hills and the lakes and the mountains.
It's almost
you got to spend about $20 in gas.
How many miles from here to the hospital would you say?
Probably 25.
Right, and you just can't come back and forth like it ain't nothing.
No, you gotta hitchhike to see them.
Not when you ain't got no gas.
Then.
And then I was looking at going this when I did get to sleep, because I went straight to the hospital when I got here. When I finally did get to sleep, I knew what I had in the gas tank, but when I woke up and was getting ready to go back again, gas gone down.
The gas got
my friend that rolled all around while I was sleeping. They gonna come and tell me, well, it's my card.
Now, Mr. Thomas. Okay.
I don't call no name.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call his name. We'll edit that.
Yeah, make sure you do.
Okay. Anyway.
Because he, I don't know.
Thank you for trying to help my mother out, but I don't know what you was doing. He was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
He sure was.
In my eyes.
He showed
He had mama ride down here, but then once he got down here, he showed his behind. He didn't know how to act.
He sure did.
What he did was rode all of mama's gas out going to go sightsee or whatever else while mama was visiting instead of chilling and holding up a second. But it's not the fact that he left, it's the fact that when he came back, he didn't even put the gas back in the car.
No, I had to mama with the money. Well, I've already spent the gas money because well, anyway.
It doesn't even matter. He's a grown man. He's supposed to have his he's supposed to have some money to put on the gas.
Well, so he did. He paid he paid half.
But once he got here,
yeah,
if he burnt out gas running her, he should have put the gas in the car.
Then he kept every chance he got telling me we had to leave by 12:30. And if not, then he would change his apartment. Well, then why you gotta keep saying that? You know,
yeah.
Hey, you know, and then we did the show. I needed to get away. Just what we did, I had a ball with the cockatoos.
Yes, yes, you did. We did my show.
I needed that intermission.
Yeah.
But so when I finally went to sleep, you know what time it was? 4 in the morning.
It was 4 in the morning.
And I'll get in your bed and go pass out. I'm asleep.
Yes.
I don't remember nothing else. But when I got up and came through the house and sit down and we started doing the video stuff, everything.
Let me stop you right here. Let me stop it right here because y'all don't realize that after they had went to the club and party hard with me, my mama was tired and she was sleeping. This man comes and tries to shake her. I gotta get up and get my medicine. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. You need to get up. I need to go get my medicine. Okay. Now they are staying clear across town up the street from the hospital where Londa's at, so she could be close to him. But they at my house.
25 miles.
And they at my house. And so I'm like, well, go get your medicine. Let mama sleep. You know what I'm saying? No, she need to come out. She need to come with me. Hold on. Get out of my room. We're asleep. So he leaves my room. I go, we sleep. We wake back up about 1:30, 2 o'clock. He was asleep.
I was asleep. Why he kept talking about it? He talked to me.
We got up. It was about 1:30 when we got up. Okay. We started working on some stuff that needed to be done. So on her computer, so she can deliver y'all good shows on this channel. So he comes in the door talking about Ernestine. And he don't like for nobody to call her name like that. Ernestine. It's time to go. I've been trying to wake you up since 11 o'clock. And I need my medicine. I need to take my medicine by 3:30. We need to leave right now. Hold on, mama said, hold on. Let me get a coffee in me. Let me, go down. Let me brush my teeth. Hold on, wait a second. I'm like, look, sir, why didn't you take the car yourself? If you drove from Kentucky, if you drove from Colorado to Kentucky, he can make it over to Chris's house.
He keeps his medicine in the car, so I was wondering, where are you coming from?
But
he never leaves his medicine.
Yeah, so I think he was just using it as an excuse.
To aggravate me for some reason.
Yes.
I didn't think I know what he was talking about.
I didn't even know what he got to hollering and bickering about it, and I asked him, I said, why can't you just take the car and go? He was like, no, I need her. I want her to come with me now. And you know what? I'm ready to go. And look her. And he was just hollering in my house. So I told him, I said, look her, don't be hollering in my house. Because I walked away, went to the kitchen, and I heard him back in my kitchen. Ain't nobody. I told him, I said, look her, my daddy didn't even holler at my mama. The only thing he used to say at my mama was, yes, Ernestine, okay, baby, okay, baby. That is all he ever said. You are definitely not getting ready to sit here and holler at my mama. And you ain't getting ready to holler at me because you ain't my daddy. And matter of fact, I will conjure him up from beyond to get you the hell up out of here. Well, after I said that, just after I said that, Carlos, my nephew, come walking up while this man was throwing his temper tantrum, hollering about what's going on. He's like, Grand, what's going on? And this man, he was just like, I'm ready to go. My nephew's like, hold on, calm down. He was like, I'll take you wherever you need to go. Let me see my grand. When he told that, why this man got the nerve to try to snatch up all the beverages that he's bought before he left? I was like, hold on. Give my mama some of that. Because it was what's due to you is due to you. That was intended for her, so therefore that is hers. And give her some. So he reluctantly gave it, but he gave us our beverages back. And needless to say, I think it was my daddy I conjured up because he made Carlos appear just like that. As soon as I hollered that I would call him. And as soon as I called him, he showed up.
He was at the door. Everything was surprising me because he never even took out into consideration. I didn't know what he was talking about.
No.
I didn't. I said, what are you talking about?
And why is everything so serious?
And then, all of a sudden, he want to pay Carlos some money to get...
Talking about he paid $50 for a taxi.
Well, put something in there what you didn't...
Yes. Anyway.
But he must have been looking for an excuse because he made my tape player worse.
Yes.
Him trying to get a tape out, and he made it worse. He made it worse.
Yes, he did.
And he did a lot of little things that he, but to throw
I can see why he's alone and lonely.
Well, I can see why,
I can see why he's alone and lonely.
He needed an excuse because the way he was doing and acting. I didn't come here to babysit him. And I mean, he just wasn't giving a check. He ain't gonna holler. He ain't coming to the family reunion. We don't need you to come back to the family reunion with that type of behavior. We're not used to rushing in the morning time. We are ladies. We don't get us to miss it. Now.
So I'm just not accustomed to all of that. My nephew took him on to Chris's house, which was his birthday that was going on, and they said the man took a long walk and we never seen him again. The next time my mama called him, he was, I guess, to Graham back home to Colorado.
No, I asked him what was he doing to tell him that we had to take Yolanda back to the hospital. And he asked me what I was telling him for. I said, okay, you know, because I mean, you know, I just hung up. I done over the end, you know. You know.
It's crazy.
So I don't understand none of it, but
I don't know why
he need a reason to cover up for things that they are doing. And
he was starting
know that you eventually recognize it, so they want a problem with you. But he should have let me know what we was talking about.
Yeah,
because I didn't at first know what he was talking about. You know. It
doesn't even matter. The man was rude. He was rude, and y'all know I don't like people treating us women bad. And he was hollering in my house, and he was hooping and hollering and throwing a temper tantrum. I couldn't take it. I could not take it.
And
so
anyway, I guess he wanted to make. I don't know what it is, but anyway, not a problem. I'm gonna do the derby. And be here with Yolanda and see a lot of more of my family, things I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm not in a rush, so.
She'll be.
I will be at home.
With me.
Now.
That's right. And so basically we just gonna shake our haters off.
Exactly.
Y'all up for a good treat this week because I will be putting up some family reunion videos from like '92. I got a special with my Uncle Bun Bun and my Uncle Pep coming up. And they had gone on to glory, and my Uncle Mike is on there. So to see them and hear their voice again has touched home with me. And I know some of y'all who knows me personally within my family, it would touch home with them. And I just want to share my love. And y'all enjoy this upcoming show because y'all going to be seeing some throwback memories that really touched my heart. And so check it out. You're going to be able to check it out. Half of it you're going to be able to check out on Life with Cousin Patches because my Uncle Bum Bum, my Uncle Sugar Man, they really can't be on the gospel channel. No, they really can't. Their conversation is for the Life with Cousin Patches. But we're going to put the family reunion on the 1975 gospel channel, you know, and y'all can check that out there. It will probably only be up for a while because of the music that's on it. But I'm going to play it anyway, and after so long, if they send me a letter or whatever, I'm going to take it down and then smack it on Facebook or something. But you will be seeing it, so stay tuned to these up-week shows. We're going to be cooking cookies with my own personal Keebler elf. Yes, I finally got the recipe. Yes, she went back to the tree somehow and got the recipe, and then we're going to be cooking cookies. So you can look forward to that. And you know we're going to do a recipe or two with Mama Tina. Yes, we are.
I've been cooking, ain't I?
She's been cooking the whole time. I should have been filming it all the whole dang on time, but you know, Mama don't want to be on film if her hair ain't combed or she's in her gown. And y'all know I don't care. I'm sitting here with a onesie on. Bragging it to you, so.
And she do have a onesie on.
I sure do have a onesie on.
With Winnie the Pooh's on board.
Yeah, he said.
Eeyore.
Yeah,
Eeyore.
Yeah, so y'all keep on watching us, Mama Tina and Cousin Patches with Life with Cousin Patches. And stay tuned, too, to Sweetie Dishes TV because they got a whole lot of new hot tunes. Thank you, sweetie, that had made that video for me.
Oh, I
love it. No booty straws. I love the no booty straws. I love the no booty straws. So check that out on Candy's page. Hit it up. Leave a comment as well. So don't forget to tell a friend, to tell their mama, tell their daddy, tell their brother, tell their cousin, even your enemies, to subscribe to Life with Cousin Patches. Smooches. And you know what, Mama, I just realized?
What?
I think this one goes on 1975 Patches. So,
okay.
You need to subscribe to 1975 Patches because this is on this channel.
Yeah.
I see how many channels I just, girl. It's so many.
Good.
God is good. I'm trying to tell you what channel to watch. What was what. I am making television for 3 channels. How does Sister Girl find her way? How I do it? I don't even know. But love y'all.
Bye.
Bye. And it's gonna be so. Y'all now part 3 with Mama Tina and Cousin Patch's house.
Yes.
This is Mama. Everybody's asked all these questions of how did I get the name Patches? And I told them the story already one time, but I would like to hear how we named Patches. How I ended up with it. And, you know, the love of my 2 dads. Because, you know, Dad was on her talking mess.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he was. Y'all seen him. My biological father, y'all seen him with me and Andre. He had stopped by and whatnot. But, you know, I was going to want to let them know a little bit about
How you got your name Patches.
How I got my name Patches and how this, you know, how this all came about. Between them, it's just kind of crazy. Yeah, I know my Uncle Poochie who passed on. Y'all seen me dedicate a couple cooking shows to him. Love him to death. His brother, which is my daddy, who I call Daddy Tidney, was the father in my life at that time. And so, you know, I guess I'm going to let you take it pretty much so from there.
Well, after you was born, you look like a little patchy Indian.
Yeah.
So, Tidney started calling you Apache. But your sisters took it and made it Patches instead of Apache, like Apache Indian.
Ah, see.
So you got Patches.
That's how I got it.
Because everybody, the kids kept saying it and it just...
That's how I came on.
That's how
and
you
see, and Daddy Ted said,
oh, he
sang that song.
Oh, yeah,
he used to sing the song Patches. I depended on you.
To pull the family through. Yeah. But
that's a whole nother story. Yes, that's a whole nother story. Because I was raised with a whole lot of love. And as y'all see, my mother is a how-you-die lady. And so, you know, she's always had, you know, we've always had a male figure in our life. We always had that love. And at that time, you know, Daddy Tidney, you know, didn't have no kids, really. But he, you know, he thought he had kids. He had 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Y'all was 4 back then, wasn't it? With me,
So
like 5.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. 5. So he was for sure that this baby was his baby. They say I got the Logan nose. Don't they always say I got the Logan? They tell me that I got the Logan nose.
Oh, didn't I tell you about you had a blood test?
Yes.
99.9 Otis Eugene German.
That's who turned out to be my father.
That's all I knew.
The other guy.
Is this a Maury moment?
This was a Maury moment. This was not the father. Not the father. And I sent them 2 men in a little uproar because one day, apparently,
I had to clear my throat on this.
my father had came over while my Daddy Tidney was holding me one day.
I think it's vice versa.
Well, then you tell the story.
Tidney was with the neighbor next door.
Okay. He was with the neighbor next door.
And so we had broke up.
Okay.
The thing was, I didn't stop my life. He's whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
So y'all broke up and you was dating other people.
No,
Which
you
was
were
my
born.
daddy. Okay.
You were born, and the World Series was on, and your daddy wanted to see it, as plus the entire. Well, anyway, so as the story goes, hey, I ain't think I'd be telling this, but as the story goes, me and your dad, your dad was holding you, looking at in our bedroom.
How many months was one during this time?
Yeah.
It was during this time. I'm going to show you how little I was.
In fact, it was the summer.
Why they always tell me that this is not the average baby picture? All the other babies got their little fists up and can't even hold their hands up right. I'm slightly sitting here posing hard in my crib, laid back in my car seat. I was chilling. But anyway, so that's how little I was. And apparently, Bo, my father, he was holding me at the time.
Tidney decided.
And Daddy Tidney was next door.
No, he wasn't next door. He was across town. He was with his woman.
Okay.
And I was with your dad. He decided to break in the house
He broke into the house.
He broke into the basement, kicked in the bedroom door, and kicked your dad in the face, and you and the TV and me and everybody crashed. And the TV went out and
he kicked
curtains dropped.
And I remember
and your daddy told me